Elon Musk isn't just tweeting, he's building a political machine, while Trump's MAGA movement scrambles to hold its ground. Elon Musk's America Party is quietly flipping seats and hijacking the midterms. One vote, one seat, total disruption. You want to know how one rogue move could rewrite the balance of Congress? Stick around, because this changes everything. Subscribe if you want the full breakdown, and make sure you watch this video till the end, because every second helps us push this message into the YouTube algorithm. We're going to start off by talking about Congress. Congress 101. What does flipping the seat mean? The U.S. Congress has two parts, the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate has 100 seats, 2 per state, and the House has 435 seats, based on population. Together, they make the laws, approve budgets, and shape national policy. Who holds the majority in each chamber decides what bills get passed, blocked, or ignored. Each seat represents an elected official. These seats are divided between two main parties, Republicans, which are the GOP, and the Democrats, DEM. A third party or an independent can sometimes win seats, but most battles are really red versus blue. Every seat counts though, especially when margins are raised. Then, the control over each chamber gives a party a real power, from investigating to agenda setting. Now, flipping a seat means one party wins a seat that used to belong to the other party, changing the power balance. It's a shift that can flip who controls committees, hearings, and floor votes. Even one flipped seat can stall legislation or force bipartisan negotiation. In election years, flipping a seat becomes a strategic target for both sides. Example: if a Republican senator loses a race and a Democrat wins, the seat is flipped. And if multiple seats flip, it can change who runs the Senate entirely. That's how elections reshape the balance of power, seat by seat. Flips aren't just wins, they're really a form of leverage. Elon Musk's American Party isn't trying to become the next big mainstream party, yet. But instead, it aims to be a spoiler or a kingmaker, flipping just enough seats to shift control without needing a majority. Their play isn't traditional dominance, it's strategic interference. It thrives on chaos, frustration with both parties, and digital influence. Even one successful candidate can punch a hole through decades of red versus blue politics. Now, what Elon may try to do, he'll more than likely focus in and target tight races. In swing states or districts, races are often won by a few thousand votes, and these zones are vulnerable to disruption, especially if turnout is low or voters are undecided. Media attention and online activism can tilt these races in unexpected directions. Elon's digital reach and voter loyalty make small margins exploitable battlegrounds. And if Elon Musk runs a candidate there and pulls support away from MAGA/Republicans, it could cause the GOP to lose a seat to Democrats. Even if that wasn't the America Party's goal, it's a stealth move, not to win outright, but to block others from winning. That's how third parties gain influence, by shifting outcomes, not just votes. And MAGA loyalists are keenly aware of this threat. MAGA voters are hardcore conservatives who are loyal to Trump. They see him as the movement's face and protector. Anything outside feels like betrayal. But frustrations with Trump-era spending and internal scandals is growing. The base isn't as unified as it once was. Elon Musk appeals to younger, libertarian-leaning conservatives who love crypto, AI, and disruption. They prefer logic over loyalty, and they see politics as a system to hack, not honor. These voters don't always show up in polls, but they turn out online, and Musk's influence in digital spaces is unrivaled. When both sides run in the same district, it splits the vote, handing victory to Democrats or boosting America Party's visibility. This quote-unquote spoiler effect can reshape local outcomes and shake national strategy. Republicans fear losing seats not because Elon Musk wins them, but because his presence erodes their margins. It's divide and destabilize, not conquer. Now, if an American Party-backed candidate wins just one seat, say an independent who wasn't fully GOP or Democrat, they become a pivot vote. GOP 50, Dems 49, American Party 1. That one vote instantly becomes a tool of influence and obstruction. No bill moves unless the swing vote says yes, and deals start happening behind the scenes, not on the floor. The one vote can decide every bill, every budget, every policy, and the person holding it controls what compromises are made. They don't need to push their own agenda. They can block others instead. The power comes from the ability to say no. Musk doesn't need the presidency. He just needs influence over that one swing state. That's gatekeeping from the edge. It's political judo, redirecting force instead of overpowering. And it's precisely what's keeping MAGA strategists up at night. Trump's GOP relies on loyalty and unity. Disruption fractures that loyalty and breaks the echo chamber. When influencers turn on each other, the base gets confused. Disunity then invites defeat. Elon is breaking that unity by launching a party, attacking the big, beautiful bill, and pulling attention. He's changing the conversation from culture war to accountability. He's reframing conservatism as tech-enabled reform. And MAGA's playbook doesn't have answers for that. MAGA influencers, Bongino, Bloomer, Steve Bannon, are calling out these threats that Elon Musk poses. Some accuse him of betrayal, and others of distraction. The arguments are messy, public, and fast-moving, and all of it erodes the GOP strength ahead of the 2026 midterms. And if MAGA loses enough support, the GOP could lose control of Congress, and that shakes up everything before the 2026 midterms. Committee power shifts, investigations get blocked or launched, budgets get rewritten or stalled, all because one vote tips the scale. Bottom line, the American Party doesn't need tons of seats. It just needs just enough disruption to flip key districts or become the deciding vote. It's minimalist as strategy. Leverage, not legislation. Disruption, not domination. That turns Elon Musk into a gatekeeper, controlling legislation without holding office. It's power in the margins, not the podium. He doesn't need a presidential win to reshape Washington, just one well-placed chess piece. It's power by precision, not popularity, and that's what makes it dangerous. To MAGA, to Democrats, and to the political machine itself. The game's changing, and Elon Musk wrote his own rules. If you're still watching, we'd like to thank you. Hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you a thing, and you can always take it back. But here at Political Detox, we're giving you the news straight up and forward, with no spin and no chases. Hit that like button and drop a comment, because we'll be sure to holler back at you. And as always, thank you for watching.